This is mostly an update for what I have in store for the later months involving June and July, August when it comes to Summer Palooza. But just to let you know, I'm nearly in 2 hours in my WBB Bills and Camp Coral video that when I said about me uploading that video for my May schedule, well, apparently I decided that I'm not going to be making a May schedule whatsoever because it's just going to put a lot of stress on me, and it will probably put and I think that I can put most of that focus to my June schedule since that it's LGBT month. Not to mention that the fact that I've literally got all the episode review structured, even though there could be slight change of plans along the way. Now, the reason why I'm making this update video is because just recently I've made another tier that I haven't made on my Patreon for a while, and unlike in the previous tiers that I've structured, this one is somewhat important because it's mostly centering around my comparison video of WBB Bears and Camp Coral, and maybe my Lincoln Torture video that I'm going to be uploading either in September or during Summer Palooza 4. This tier is called Famous People. This tier is only exclusive towards huge video projects centering around show comparisons or analyzing a character's arc. You can only view these types of videos on this tier only. Future video links of projects will be uploaded on my YouTube channel until they're finally public. There'll also be a release date for the project. Believe me when I say this. The other tiers I have set up are mostly outdated because when it's mostly about early access and nearly the types of videos that you want me to make, even though that you're better off just seeing what I can come up with, is mostly a once in a while thing that just happens when it comes to people on Patreon. And I'm pretty sure that for my subscribers on YouTube, they don't have Patreon and they don't have money to pay me with the amount of deals that they want me to review. But I really feel like that the tiers that I made last year were mostly in only progress. I mean, I would showcase my Patreon page, but at the same time it's mostly difficult to even think that some of these people will probably be able to be invested with picking the videos I want to review and so on. And since that I came up with this video, it's only going to be exclusive towards projects that are much more complicated to make. I mean, don't get me wrong, I did make complicated projects when it comes to length. My We Bear Bears The Truth or Never Again fanfic reading, along with my top 20 classical video games. But to be honest with you, I know full well that people would not waste their time or even wasting more money on those videos because they're mostly interested with me reviewing content involving cartoons. Because let me tell you, it's fine to watch those types of videos for loyal people and the other stuff that you paid up when it comes to the tier for early access. And while this does have early access, that doesn't automatically mean that this tier is like the other tiers when it comes to requests and stuff. This tier is only going to be exclusive towards huge projects that took way longer than necessary to make. I mean, believe me, the We Baby Bears video, the Camp Coral included, are gonna be much more longer to the point that it could be longer than my fanfic reading involving We Bear Bears The Truth or Never Again, but that's still a possibility. And when that video is finished along with being fully processed when it's uploaded, I'm going to make a separate video, like a video link of the project itself, and then I'm gonna upload it on my YouTube channel, like always. And I'm only going to show this to people to understand that with a project like that, it's worth paying $22 to see it ahead of time and taking your time to watch it. And believe me, I know for a fact that people are going to have a difficult time watching the entire video to the point that they don't want a time limit. And I'm pretty sure that once I'm done finishing with the video, either by next month or in May, I would probably upload that video and make a link video centering around that video around that time so that people can have early access unless if they pay me enough. So just to let you know that you can either wait until the video is fully public, or if you're mostly impatient, then you're gonna have to pay me $22 for it. And if you want to know what the image that I use, it's Loie face doing a selfie with the jewelry around her in the Loud House episode Camped. That's literally all I have to show you. Believe me when I say this, I'm only going to use this tier for important video projects that took longer. I mean, doing a trilogy of reviewing 3 episodes in one video, that's fine by paying $2. But at the same time, I really need to make people convinced that this tier is really important. And keep this in mind, you can only pay me $22 for one huge video project. I'm not even going to bother uploading another video for 2 of the price of one, because in all honesty, I don't even think that 2 huge videos for $22 is really worth it. Because believe me, the Lincoln torture essay that I'm gonna be making for either after Summer Palooza 4 or during, it's going to be mostly important and mostly my perspective on the character Lincoln. Since that after I reviewed A Loud House Christmas movie, I had less knowledge of him, and to be quite honest, that review was a lot more outdated compared to my Thanksgiving review. I'm just giving you guys a heads up on what that this tier is going to be about. And even if you do not have Patreon, but if you by any chance do have it when it comes to some of you, then I really hope that you understand that the $22 would be worth it for the Camp Koa versus WBB Bears project, because believe it or not, I'm still talking about the first episodes of WBB Bears, and yet I still need to talk about the other half of season 1 of Camp Koa. I already finished the first half of Camp Koa, and yet I am talking about the first episodes of WBB Bears, and I don't think I'm not even done yet when it comes to finishing up the episodes. I could add more ideas by chance, but it's only going to be a possibility if the video is going to be way longer than necessary. And no matter how long it is, I'm not going to have the prices go up. I'm just going to leave it to 22 minutes because, to be quite honest, I'm not that greedy. I mean, I only do these numbers whether it's mostly accurate. And to be quite honest, if you really think that having probably a month and a half to watch one huge video is enough for you, unless if you want to watch nearly all of it in one setting, if you really feel like it, then that's pretty much mostly a relief to your price on this tier. Because I'm not that selfish, and I'm not forcing people to automatically watch my comparison videos or characters arc, because for me personally, it's taken a while to get more subscribers. Not to mention that Patreon is still a crowded place for any newcomer. And judging the fact that I'm only getting $10 from Patreon due to the fact that my brother, who is paying monthly people, is mostly busy right now, and he hasn't been watching my following reviews, which is mostly my Black Panther review, which I finished making, but I made it for Patreons only for him. It really sums up that I really need to make some major changes, and there could be more tiers by any chance, but at the same time, this is the best I can come up with. So all in all, just keep this in mind. I am working on other video projects, mainly LGBT, along with somewhat Summer Palooza 4 videos. I'm still thinking about if I'm going to do a Summer Palooza 4, but by any chance, if I decide to have my Lincoln Torture essay video for my Summer Palooza 4 videos, I might skip September, similar to May, so that way I don't have to put too much pressure on myself, especially with the other projects I have in store at the moment. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the videos that I have in store for this month along with the following month. And believe me when I say this, when LGBT month arrives, you'll be really thrilled to what I have in store. It's gonna be in a separate video by chance. I'm Lonely Fanboy 40 here, and I'll see you guys next time.